Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for checking out this video here on Show Style and Spirit. I am Ebony, of course, and as you can see from the title of this video, I want to give my commentary on the latest explosive news reported by T from TV regarding Sunni and Moses, particularly Moses' legal woes. They have taken on another level, if you will. And I'm doing a self-reflection because this is basically my response to the news, and it just gives me anxiety overall. So before I get into my commentary, you know what I'm going to ask, right? If you could please hit the like button on this video, I would greatly appreciate it. And please subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you as one of the showstoppers. And certainly, everything that I'm saying in this video is alleged and just my opinion. We've heard Sunni say in her live from last weekend that some bloggers may get some papers. You know, she's on a reality TV star and she's on a reality TV show, and some things have come out, unfortunately. But bloggers, we're just reporting the news and giving our opinion on it. And so, I don't always like the threats always against bloggers. I really feel like after Cardi B won her lawsuit against Tasha K, this was the position that we have found ourselves in. But that's why I just try to CYA and say that everything that I'm saying is alleged and just my opinion. And certainly this is a self-reflection because what an amazing job to T from TV for uncovering and sharing the lawsuit involving a lender against Moses and his logistic company for defaulting on payment and breach of contract. Be sure to go to her channel for the details. And again, my commentary on this is self-reflection. As I listened to T from TV professionally and eloquently break down the lawsuit and all of its details, my mind kept going back to Sunni. I have so many questions regarding her. Why did she marry Moses so fast after just 90 days of dating? Did she know about his loan that he took out and that he stopped making payments? Was she involved in co-signing or helping him qualify for the loan? If you watch T from TV's live tonight, then you know that the lender has placed pretty much a placeholder to find out the people that they believe were involved in helping Moses obtain the loan. So I don't know if this lender is thinking that they may have been straw buyers, meaning someone with perhaps better credit or more documented assets or higher documented income presented their details under Moses to make it look like he qualified. I don't know if that's what the lender was thinking. That is what comes to my mind. But in any event, I have so many questions regarding Sunni when I thought of this. And Sunni and Moses, when I hear about these unfortunate events, it gives me anxiety. Certainly I do feel like human beings at a very basic level, we do need each other for human interaction, especially if you are single like me and you don't have any children. There's definitely pluses to that, definitely benefits. I can just hang out as I please. Like I took myself out to dinner tonight after work, got out of the house for a couple of hours. It was beautiful outside. And then I had a nice evening at the restaurant. Then I came home and I worked on my Diddy video. And, I can just kind of shoot the breeze and call the shots as I want to, how I can spend my free time. But also there is that point where you want some interaction. And then I will text my girlfriend, see how they're doing. Hey, did you see this about Diddy or Beyonce or XYZ? And we chit chat, we make jokes, and then go from there. But it's quite normal to want some companionship. And then if you have a healthy sex drive, or it could be a high sex drive, it's normal to want some intimacy as well. But then when I watch TV shows like The Worst Ex Ever on Netflix, I watched that whole thing and I made a post on my personal Facebook page. I said, my kitty cat is on lockdown until further notice, after I watched that series. And of course, even before Risa Tisa's amazing Who the F Did I Marry, there was Who the Bleep Did I Marry. I've watched episodes of that on Hulu. It just makes me want to pull back and just really focus on the benefits of solitude. And I tell myself, Ebony, it's just safer to be single. There's so many wackos out here. If you follow me on Instagram, then I'm always reading stories, and I will post them on my IG stories of, any sort of person getting unalived by their romantic partner, their spouse or their boyfriend or their girlfriend. And the harrowing details, they make me thankful that I'm single. And it just kind of adds this protective layer that I give to myself. And I know that on a very basic level, very basic spiritual level, of course, none of us are supposed to live in fear. And He did not give us the spirit of fear, but He also gave us a brain, with two sides, a creative side and a decision making side. He came that we might have life and have it more abundantly. AKA, He does not want us to be a fool. Okay. He does not want us to settle. So it's just things that I think about all the time. And we live in such a violent and crazy world where it seems like mental illness is at its peak. It just seems safer again to be single. And even from the start, shout out to Queen Sheba when she first broke the news several months ago that Destiny's former producer married her ex-boyfriend. That was such explosive tea. And then upon learning that they had just started exchanging numbers last summer, they dated for about 90 days and was married, that gave me anxiety that I did not formally share in any of my commentary, because I guess I kind of felt like, well, Ebony, just stick to what you hear and see on the show and on their social media. You don't have to really dig deep about your anxiety that you get from looking at Sunni and Moses. And then I was also trying to be hopeful. Maybe it's just one of those whimsical romances that is true, pure love after only dating for 90 days. But these past several days, Sunni and Moses have totally deflated that notion for me. I feel like I have been confirmed in my anxiety. In my opinion, I just feel like Sunny has made a mistake. She only dated him for 90 days. She doesn't know, because she didn't give herself a chance. She doesn't know if she would have still been interested in him had she known about, the alleged DUI, about him not being able to apply for credit, but yet he did obtain a loan. And then it goes back to one of my original questions: was she involved? Did she help him get the loan? And if so, did she know that one of his terms for being out was to not obtain credit? Did she know about that? And if she did she still help him obtain the loan? There's just so many questions that could reveal additional missteps. And I'll just be totally transparent. Like, I would just be, I would be turned off. Like, and don't get me wrong, there's plenty of men who have been to jail and gotten out and have gotten married. I get it. But when I'm honest with myself, do I think that that's a route that I would take? I just have to be honest with myself and say no. Like, it would give me anxiety that he can't take out credit. That's one of his terms. Because then I'm thinking, well, if we were to um, get married and get another home together, because a man ain't going on the deed on this house. I'm sorry. But if we were to get a property together, he can't even be on the mortgage because he's not supposed to apply for credit. Things like that would give me anxiety. And I would look at it as a red flag that, maybe he ain't the one if he can't even do that. And then I know myself. I'm practical. I try my best to be by the book. I just wouldn't help someone obtain a loan knowing that one of their terms of being free is that they cannot obtain credit. That would give me anxiety as well. And then it's like if you listen to Sunny's live from last Saturday, you can tell that she in her mind she rationalizes all of the red flags away. She rationalizes them away. When she told herself, and she said this out loud, let's be real, we know a Black man in America, that's a very high chance that he's going to go to jail. In fact, I believe the estimate is a 70% chance that a Black man in America will go to jail. And I feel like that's what she has told herself to excuse the life experience, the choices that is Moses or Jason Monroe. That's what she's told herself. And I just refuse to settle. I'm open to dating people of other races. I've dated Arab men, Lebanese men, Indian men. I'm not saying that all Black men are just full of ish. But I'm saying that I just try to expand my chances of finding a quality individual who shares the same types of romantic relationship goals that I do and has a similar life experience to me. I that's just where I am with it. Like I'm not going to settle. I'm not going to cover for these men and I'm not going to say, "Oh, because he's a Black man, I'm just going to excuse everything because he has a hard way." It's life can be unfair at times for everyone. And we all seem to navigate. So it just gives me so much anxiety. And there is like a guy that I am taking it extremely slow with, my landscaper. I've joked about, you know, um, I love Seventh Avenue, the body scrubs, the lip scrubs, the body butters, and I like to mix the body oil with the body butter, then I apply it. And in the summer, I was wearing like not like one of my long maxi dresses, but like a short, summer dress. And he was over and trimming the bushes and saw me and he texted me, "You have beautiful skin." And we've been communicating since then. It has to be a solid month now. But like I was thinking about him while I was watching Tea from TV tonight, and it just gives me anxiety. Like, you know, what what does he have going on? And when you're on Instagram, if you're on the neighborhood talk and you're reading all of those stories about things that happen between romantic people, romantic partners, there will be some people in the comments who say, as soon as you start dating a Black man, stuff starts happening to you, and I know that that is a generalization, but it is just so scary out here in these single streets. It is really, really rough out here. And it just makes me want to remain single. And I just don't want to have my head in the clouds. And that's why I inserted this picture of me. This is on the first day that I got my starter locks, which is October 17th, 2021. So in 7 more days, I will be at my 3-year lockiversary. So this picture was a turning point in me deciding to lock my hair. And my locks have just taught me that less is truly more. And my natural beauty, my hair, natural without being pressed out, is okay. And I am okay and whole. And I just really am like, oh my gosh. And even learning that news, it was definitely epic, major news. And again, shout out to T from TV. But I feel like it's just a reflection of when you settle, this dating pool, it just looks like crap. Like not even fish in the sea, but sharks. And they just want what they can get out of you. I feel like Sunny presented stability to him, and he was just simply like a companion, a man to have for Sunny. And I could be wrong, and it's certainly just my opinion. But that whole situation, it just gives me anxiety. So, what did you all think about the news that T from TV spilled and shared with us? It just really knocked me off my seat, I have to say. And do you have dating anxiety? And if so, how do you deal with it? Um, your relationship status, are you at peace with it? Do you want more out of your relationship? Or are you single and that gives you solitude? I thank you all so much for checking out this video. I always appreciate the support. Please hit the like button on this video as it is a free way of supporting the channel. And please subscribe to Show Style and Spirit. And I hope you all have a great night and I'll talk with you soon. Bye.